Hey everybody, Alicia here. So I'm coming on to give a idea, a concept, an understanding at this time of what light language is. Because I feel a lot of newer people to spirituality, the idea of light language is not necessarily known. Sorry, there's a lot going on in around the vicinity that I am in. So the idea of light language in the biblical times, in the Bible, you hear the word of speaking tongues. And what light language is the concept of source. And source is everything that we see and everything that we don't see, the conscious and the subconscious. So that includes, like I said, everything we see in this reality and everything in other realities, and also what's not yet manifested. So when someone channels light language, they're able to tap into the idea of the unmanifested for each individual who listens. And the concept, there are different languages. I have come to the conclusion today that the more I expand and the more I heal, the broader of the different dialects I am able to reach come through, because I'm able to reach a bigger span of humanity, of energies, of places, because every place has an energetic frequency as well. And so as it's channeled, it's actually, when it's spoken, when it's written, when it's moved through the body, it's anchored in this dimension. It's anchored in, it's able to be shared. It's able to be, it's considered like bridged over. So the people who listen to it, the people who see it, the people who are exposed to it, whether they consciously or aware of what is being said on a conscious level, because it can be translated into words, yet words aren't the, aren't the fullness of what it actually is, the human language, any kind of language. So when light language is spoken, it speaks to a much grander scale of what our human consciousness is able to process and absorb, because we are mind, body, and spirit. And so through the light language, we are able to anchor down aspects of ourself, aspects of healing, activate different codes within inside our DNA that maybe on a conscious level we did not know existed or knew that was a soul expression for us. So through the experiencing the codes from the heart, from connecting to your soul and trusting that the universe, trusting that your guides, like they know what you need, sometimes past our conscious understanding. It's great to have intention, because intention means that we have an awareness of stuff that we would like to work on, but then there's sometimes a greater awareness on which we aren't conscious of, that maybe we need to heal something, or maybe that there is a gift, or I don't want to say gift, an ability, because we all have these abilities. We all have, ability that is waiting to be tapped into for our growth and expansion along our journey. And so that's where light language comes in, because it speaks to that. It goes past, behind the conscious understanding. That being said, when you absorb these codes, there's a knowing that comes into the conscious when your conscious mind is ready for it. When you're ready to absorb the lesson, or ready to absorb the information, or ready to tap into that. And you as an individual can increase this process through conscious intention. Through conscious, whether you meditate on the healing or meditate on what it is you want to activate within yourself, meditate, or whatever kind of practice you have when you connect with your soul, going for a walk in the woods, connecting with nature, grounding down. It's to anchor those codes and anchor that part of your soul, anchor that frequency in the human body. In the human, because that's what we are here to do. It's great to live up in the 12th, the 5th dimension, right? That's an awesome feeling. But as we really kind of anchor our souls into our physical being, that's where we can really contribute in our way and an expression that is authentic to us, to really kind of move through that. And that comes in your own journey, in your own timing. There's no rush, but a lot of times the discomfort of your current life, the discomfort of maybe your job, your love situation, the inner turmoil is actually a sign of like, hey, maybe there's something that consciously you're not aware of right now that needs a little bit of attention. And that's where that's where light language can really bridge that for you, to anchor that down in a way that gradually, sometimes not so, like I've had tower moments that take out everything, and it was a lot. I'm not gonna lie. But the thing is, spirit has your back. Your spirit guides, like they're there for you in these times. There are humans that are able to connect with the energies that help bridge the bridge between your unconscious and your consciousness. You know, you might be really feeling all in the emotion, all into the turmoil of what you're experiencing. And these codes allow to bring healing and peace and a bigger understanding when you are ready into, like, as it unfolds. So the light language allows an unfolding of that to happen within yourself, within your awareness, within your being. And so the videos that I'm going to put out further, whether it's on Patreon, whether it's here, whether Instagram, like, I just really invite openness, because the light language, sometimes I know that I've had different workshops where I've given light language stuff on Zoom, and then I open my eyes and nobody's there, because they really didn't understand what was going on, because it can seem very foreign to people, and the fear of the unknown, the fear of not knowing what is coming out can cause, you know, the retreat kind of, the run kind of situation. So as you experience these, you can set the intention for yourself. I'm open to receive whatever the greatest is for me, whatever spirit the universe has for me to receive at this time. And certain codes you can listen to over and over and over again until, you know, you might feel you don't need that one anymore. Or whether it's written down or a message, like, you know, it comes through you and you outgrow it. There are different aspects, and sometimes there's different layers of the same message for you to listen to at a different point. It's trusting, it's trusting the unfolding, trusting where you're being guided, and just allowing that magic to unfold for you. So I hope this gives a little understanding of what light language is. At the end of my videos, I usually say a little piece of light language, like grounded in the earth, guided from above, moving forward from the heart is what it really comes from, is being said. So if there are any questions about light language that anyone feel free to ask below. I'm open to answer them. I'm open to really get involved in what this inquiry may feel like for you. And I am really looking forward to share more of my channeling and more of being a bridge for your conscious and unconscious evolution into your beautiful human spiritual experience. Miyokoto ikata ana.